When one wants to experience the sensational nature of love, one must be able to experience the diabolical nature of distraught, derailing, defeat. I guess spoiler warning, but it's too late. In the first season of Blue Box, there's a dramatic crescendo of who the MC Inomata Taiki will pick between love interests. Is it Chinatsu Senpai, the girl he's liked all along, or is it his close friend who just so happens to like Taiki? Although it's pretty clear who Taiki really likes, Hina's all-out confession to the audience by episode 6 grew an entire fandom of Hina fans that want this shoujo to win because she fits every classic heroine trope fitting for an MC. Cute, bubbly, and knows what she wants. What makes the romantic triangle work so well in Blue Box is actually the storytelling of it. Rather than focus on the vanity of the characters, it's more about the lesson of the positions that they are in. In this case of Chono Hina, she is a beloved character because she fits the bill as a classic heroine that one would think would end up with the MC. Her flaws and faults may only include this, and one that is self-inflicting, and one that is too gullible to want to not put a time limit on Taiki's answer to her love call. You have to be a very lucky guy for a girl to approach you. The Shuttlecock Smasher! It's a touchy situation when you've become friends with the person you like. But feelings are feelings, and when you're around that special someone, the glow is real. That glow from time to time in the story is what captivates the audience into thinking the MC should go for this girl. She's a keeper, right? Yes and no, because Chinatsu is too. That's the problem. When he's around, doki doki. When he's talking about another girl, doki doki. And when he actually has a chance with another girl, it's time. It's a very special quality in a girl to have the guts to do what's right because a certain someone else you wouldn't expect couldn't even... Alright, no spoilers. In real life, generally, the guy courts the girl they like what Taiki does for Chinatsu, which means all the more special of a case for a girl like Hina to really put it on the line of how she truly feels for Taiki, or a friend to want to move beyond the friend zone. Except the important lesson here is that sometimes feelings just don't reciprocate. Feelings, a lot of the times, don't grow more than what it is already. For Taiki, who has never seen Hina in that way, it really is the worst kind of feeling for our third wheel hopeful. Teenage romance is like one of the coldest and harshest realities of the coming of age story. In Taiki's position, it's not only getting the girl you like to like you back, but getting the girl that likes you and you absolutely have a reciprocal respect for, to turn her down. Taiki has the tact and awareness to understand that what Hina won't do for herself, like living in that I always have a chance mentality, Inomata finally stood up as a man to deliver the tough blow to the Blue Box story that will never make it the same after this. Taiki tells Hina, Hina wa sukiai nai.
The silhouette's burning, the embers rising high, like a chemical fire, the flame won't die.
This marks the first time that Hina compares herself to Chinatsu, the Taiki. But reality hits when he says, Ore no suki na hito wa hawaranai. You like who you like, and sometimes, and a lot of the time, you can't change how someone feels romantically about you. This is a moment for Taiki that shows mature growth in the face of the audience that could have turned on him. But we all know that this was bound to happen and that there are no bad guys in this. It's just the unfortunate events of romance. It's a gut-wrenching, heartbreaking moment that stands out more than anything in Blue Box, especially in season 1, and it took what the manga did and delivered it in the most effective way possible, as this is one of the defining scenes of Blue Box, as the romantic three-way plot has stemmed for almost the entire season 1 of Blue Box just crumbled before the audience. The dynamics of the story will shift away from Hina. Hina's lesson is a very important one. No matter how hard you work at rhythmic gymnastics, the same hard work doesn't necessarily translate into romance. In the end, shoot your shot anyways. No matter how painful the denial can possibly be, you owe it to yourself to be true to your feelings. And if you're the person in Taiki's position and have the self-awareness, be a gentleman and say the harsh words of turning that poor girl down, because people deserve closure to begin moving on. As an older guy myself that's not worried about my masculinity, it's not really that hard to relate to a story like Blue Box, because even though it's romance based, which I mean, we all go through this in life, I think we find ourselves in many of these character situations. That also includes Ayame Kyo. For Hina, she be aight. For heroines like her, there are a plethora of guys out there in real life that should be able to move on. But let me know what you guys think about Hina's character. Did she get the crappier end of the stick? Is this a very important lesson? Is this something that maybe some of you guys may have seen or experienced? Let me know in the comments below. And do me a favor, hit the like button. Sub to the channel if you guys haven't already. Check out my blog at otakusen.com. And I appreciate you guys watching. See you guys on the next video.